In this mofo.
Mhm.
Dun, dun, dun. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of House of Violence Sports Podcast, episode 13. This week we'll be talking about the trade requests from the Washington Commanders to the Seattle Seahawks for Russell Wilson. Talking about the New York Giants asking multiple players to take some pay cuts. Amari Cooper, soon to be a free agent. We got some new segment. We got a new segment called Meet Me in the Hole, presented by Chubbs. And we got House Divided matchups. You know we're gonna do front desk, front office. You know we got our favorite thing that you guys love, but you guys also hate, another tier list. All right, man, let's get into it. All right, guys. So if you're new here, man, welcome to the House Divided Sports Podcast. We appreciate you. If you're new, if you're old, we appreciate you as well. TikTok been going. Y'all be getting mad at us on TikTok with these tier lists. Facebook, Twitter, people be messaging me mad as hell about these tier lists, but y'all gonna be all right, man. I think I like the tier list. I think it's good. It's fun. But if you're new here, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at HD Sports Pod, and then on Instagram at FTO Entertainment and YouTube. Make sure you're following, liking, commenting, and subscribing on House of Violence Sports Podcast YouTube page. We are officially on Apple Podcasts. It is on Apple Podcasts. So every episode you get, you guys can listen to us on Apple Podcasts for audio. We are officially on all audio streaming services. Took a while because Apple was being dumb, but I got it right. So now we are on all audio listening services for podcasts. So you can listen to us anywhere now. So when we actually say you can listen to us anywhere, you can listen to us anywhere. So yeah, I'm here with my guys, Chubbs,
What's going on?
Smooth, Mr. Always Wrong.
Can you say my name right for a change, please?
All
Let me
right,
get back to the norm.
Smooth, aka Mr. Always Wrong.
After you
Right.
gave that long ass 2-minute intro.
You gotta get an intro
Nah, I
before you
like it. I
start
like it.
cussing.
We
You
gotta
know what I'm
get we gotta
saying?
get our promos out there. We
You gotta get out of the way
Get
so
our
people can
followers
actually.
up.
We can call you DL.
Nah, here you go.
You're sometimes right, Mister Half and Half.
50-50. Mr. 50-50.
Right. I'm just happy because the last football episode we really made it. For all these years, DL never gave AB his respect. And he could have easily just went and looked at the stats. But then when he had to go compare it to Julio and
Well,
D Hop, he was like,
And Julian Edelman.
the thing was, no one knew who AB was, and then he had that span of balling. Stop it, Central Michigan. Stop it, Chris. Don't look at me like that. No one knew who AB was. Didn't even start. He was what Santonio Holmes should have been in his overall career. Honestly, if we're being real, really being
honestly, let's talk about like if AB don't do what he like messes up these past couple of years, he surpasses one of those two for top three receivers of all time.
real. One of those two being
Randy Moss or Terrell Owens.
we had Terrell. One's being one. I don't have Terrell. One's being my number two.
Huh?
I don't have Terrell. One's being my number two. We went through this already.
I
had Jerry Rice and Marvin Harrison up there. Remember, Chris, you did too.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison. Okay.
And then
You have Marvin Harrison over Terrell Owens. I forgot
Yes, I
that.
did.
That's
Yeah, I
actually
forgot.
surprising. That's actually real surprising.
Yeah.
I know he has the rings on him, but
I had to give AB his credit, even though he's still.
Yeah, for me, if from this, yeah, he missing. He got a ring.
he's got a ring.
Oh
And
yeah.
And he scored a touchdown in that Super Bowl, so he actually did something.
Oh, now it's
Yeah,
by default. Guess what happened when he didn't go? When he wasn't there.
Anybody can win a ring with Tom Brady. This is.
That didn't happen this year, but okay.
Mhm.
I'm saying AB wasn't there. That's all. He's opening up friggin' low.
Nah, but I give him his credit
rolling
for that
loud
spin.
for Kanye. This is crazy. But
let's
let's get to
talk about AB.
You know, I'm just saying, bro. If he would have kept where he was going, he would have finished top three, and that's over the guy you guys all love. For me personally, so. Huh?
Say Randy Moss is that dude. We can't discredit him.
That's who he's going over for me. If AB would have, our AB needed was a 3 more solid years for me, and it would have been over. But I can't do it because he didn't get those 3 more years.
That's fair.
But let's get to the first topic. First thing first, you know, we are still in kind of a pandemic, I guess, because pandemic don't really matter during Super Bowl weekend and all NBA All Star weekend for some reason. But the NFL said they're ending all COVID protocols now. So does that mean no one gets suspended? Like no one misses games anymore?
Yeah, it said immediately they're not doing no testing, nothing.
Now, do we think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. If it's a good thing for the sport of football because there's no setbacks for anybody. Now it's a bad thing if somebody were to get really sick. That's
That's what
the
I'm saying. What if like a whole team gets sick now? Like, because so a person has COVID, what happens? Like, what if they
I,
got
ne-
COVID but it is not symptomatic?
I ain't
That's
never had COVID before, so I don't
Do you
know.
know? Let me ask you: do you know if all players have to be vaccinated or not? Because there are players who aren't vaccinated.
Now I
But
think
think about it: if players are getting sick and they're unvaccinated, that's the question. That
so.
could be the problem.
For some reason, there's some
I think
statistic.
majority of the
Yeah,
NFL.
there's a statistic, or somebody said towards the end of the year that like 90 something percent of the NFL is all vaccinated.
Yeah, there's only
So
like
like,
certain quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
Carson
but the
Wentz,
thing is, like you
Kirk
said, they're
Cousins.
not testing, so how would they know? Like obviously, if someone's like bedridden, they can't come to
I
practice
mean,
and
yeah,
stuff
that's
like
the only
that.
reason they would
That's
know.
different.
And then I think like then now I just think that's gonna. I think they should have lightened it, like because they were testing like every day, right? If you were unvaccinated,
Yeah.
I could understand lightening it, but just getting rid of it altogether. You know
But
what?
at the same
I think it
time,
was costing them too much money. That's why they just said fuck it.
it's a kind of like at the end of the, I feel like it's at the end of the day thing. Like let's be serious type of thing. Like there's no way to like contain COVID, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like if someone has COVID, then you got to do contact tracing. You got to go, where would they at? So every organization shuts down, and in doing that, it messes up the flow of things in general.
but like, what if everybody get COVID like on the team? Like, what happened? Now does that team
my
just forfeit
But what if,
automatically?
but
no,
at the
that
same time,
there won't
what
be
if
that anymore. That's not happening
I
anymore.
don't think it will be either. Like even if what if they all have COVID and no one has symptoms?
Here's
Like
my thing. I don't think they should have scrapped it altogether since we're technically still in a pandemic. But they should have definitely lightened it, like you said. They should only be testing people if they're feeling sick or whatnot.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
That's
that's
you're
why I
right.
want to know how they go. Do players got to go out on their own now to get
I think that's how it is. You got to go to your doctor, like anybody else. Go get it tested if you're not feeling
Yeah.
good.
Because that's one of the reasons I'm wondering like what's gonna happen because like we saw even though they loosened it up this year, like they loosened up a little more this year, we still had teams that had to like shut down for a good while because a lot of people got sick. So like I mean,
Well, I don't know if you could tell how the country is right now, but it seems like everybody's like over it. Like COVID
that's
don't
what
exist anymore. Like I
Yeah,
haven't heard
well,
anything COVID related.
but that's what happened. What happened? Then Omicron came around.
I'm
That's
telling you,
exactly what happened. Everybody was like, "Oh, this shit over." Then Omicron came around. So I guess they're just gonna wait till the next variant come out. But I mean, at this point, a lot of people are vaccinated
new bag alert.
or either had COVID already. So like, I guess they're taking into account that herd immunity will happen. And it does take like 2 to 3 years. So we'll see. I think it's just gonna be interesting to see like what's actually gonna happen. So that means all stadiums are at full capacity last year, right?
Yeah.
So
Actually, I wouldn't say all. Probably most.
yeah.
But like cities like New York, or New Jersey.
So for the mandates, right? That only affects indoor, right? That doesn't affect outdoor sports.
I don't think it affects outdoors, so maybe it doesn't affect it at all.
All right, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to
But
see. I hope
I mean,
nothing happens. I hope it works out. And the
I
only thing
know
I'm at, like, damn, the NFL not doing code like protocols on that shit. Y'all better not try that shit.
it's gonna
What's
send
Aaron.
us.
Hey,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers though. I know he's happy as shit.
he's immunized? What are you talking about? Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, there's a big belief that he's gonna stay put.
Yeah, I believe he's going to. There's been reports, multiple GMs in
I
the
saw something
league.
about him, like him signing like an extension.
Yes, he's staying. There's multiple GMs that are have the inclination that he is going to end his career in Green Bay, which
So how
we've
many
all.
years we're giving him?
I'm giving him probably, if we're doing an extension, and this is another year, I think he has 4 more years counting this year. That means Jordan Love, you got to get the fuck out of there.
4 more years of what though?
They really wasted a draft pick on Jordan Love
4 more years of number 1 seeds.
and
That's
losing in the
it.
NFC
That's what I'm
Championships.
saying.
Well,
That's
so
it.
here's the thing.
Because everybody's going to get better, and if they
I
sign
don't
Aaron
know.
Rodgers, they can't get
So
better.
that team is a little tricky with me right now because they're losing some big pieces.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they might, great. You might keep Devontae. Devontae might stay back if you can keep Aaron.
Well, they
They
can
might.
franchise him, so it
They're
doesn't
going to
matter.
figure a way to keep him if he's going to want to come back if Aaron's back. But you're losing to
I
Darius
think that's the
Smith.
only reason why Aaron's coming back because they're going to franchise him.
Right. You're losing one of your top pass rushers. You're losing your middle linebacker.
He didn't play last year like that though. So
But Darius Smith was balling for the Packers when he was on the field.
yeah, are they losing Devontae Campbell?
He's a free agent.
Oh yeah, they're not
You
going.
don't think they resigned him? Yeah, I think they resigned him.
They don't have money. If Aaron is staying and they're going to keep,
back.
if they're bringing Aaron back and you're franchising Devontae, you're paying Devontae straight hit of like 15 mil at least for 1 year for that
I
franchise.
thought it was
tag.
like 26, but
It's whatever it's the top. You get paid top tier money for your position when you're franchised. I don't know what it is. Fact, let's put 15 out there just to, because that's a lot of money for
A year?
1 year. I think so.
15?
15, yeah. I don't know, but I'd take 15 million a year if I was a wide receiver. Shit. But
it'd be 19 million. Yeah.
so yeah, it was around that. I was a little four off.
20 a little bit.
4 off. It's not too bad, but
Lamar
that's
like
a $19 million cap hit for that 1 year. They're not gonna have money for them defensive players. So I think the offense will be fine, Wayne and Dio. I just think they're not going
the
to
defense is always
anybody.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, they had a good defense this year and then capitalized on it. So.
Well, one thing though I'll say is they're still maintaining that defensive backs. They got Stokes, they still got Jair, they still got Amos in the back end.
You got an all-pro linebacker.
Not Amos, whoever it is.
You lose an all-pro linebacker.
They got the corner.
They better go get Nakobe
got-
Dean or something like that.
They don't. The Nakobe Dean is going to be gone.
Yeah, so like, unless they can find a hidden gem in this draft, I don't know how you replace Devontae Campbell.
Anybody
I think that's a big loss.
Yeah. So I mean, I think he's staying, but just like we said that prior in the beginning when we first started this podcast that we really think he's going to stay, but you never know with him. He's a wild card.
Yeah, they ain't got nowhere to go for real. I just think no.
You can't trade for him. They're going to ask for multiple first-round picks.
Yeah, and I don't think no one is willing for that. But then if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm even more pissed because, like, bro, y'all really wasted a pick on Jordan Love. Like, let me see who else got drafted around that time.
You'll be mad.
Love draft. I just want to see who else got drafted around that.
You're gonna be sick.
All right, let me see. What year that was? 2020.
It was 3 years ago, I think.
2020.
Damn. He's been a bench warmer for 3 years.
2020
Getting first-round draft pick money.
Man, he chilling. He making good money.
When you could have drafted a wide receiver, that Aaron Rodgers wanted.
They could have drafted Patrick Queen.
Nah, fuck that. I'm glad Patrick Queen.
They could have drafted Patrick Queen. They could have drafted T. Higgins. They could have drafted Michael Pittman Jr. They could have drafted. Let me see.
They could have got a tight end. Could have got people.
Could have got Grant Delpit, Chase Claypool. Could have got a lot of people.
Could have got Chase Claypool.
Not Chase, because he was but they could have got a lot of people, bro. They could have got T. Higgins. That would have been great for them. T. Higgins, Patrick Queen would have been like good for them, but hey,
Jordan
we
Love.
wasted it on Jordan fucking Love. That's crazy. I was so pissed. Well, you could have got Jordan Brooks too. So, like, guys wasted. That was just so stupid. I don't know why they did that. And it looks like supposedly the 49ers are going to end up doing the same thing because there is a widespread belief that Trey Lance is not ready.
See, there's
Well,
also been reports that he made some crazy throws and whatnot.
anybody can make
Not
a
bad,
throw in a
but he was
calm.
looking.
Like, come on, bro.
Bro, Trey Lance is not.
Practice situation.
You gotta give
We
him
Not a
saw him.
quarterback who's
We saw
starting
him
in the
start
NFL.
games, so
some, but he's still his rookie year.
Not a quarterback who's starting.
Still his rookie
Nah,
He's
season.
not. Yeah, he's not ready. That's to the point. He's not ready.
yeah, that's the point. He's not ready, so we'll see. So, Chubbs, I don't know if you want to get into this Russell Wilson trade.
So yeah, so I know we talk about Russell Wilson. It seems like every football, podcast, but there was a report that the Commanders of Washington offered them multiple first-round picks, not a couple, multiple. So I'm guessing at least three, at least at least 3 first-round draft picks, and the Seahawks declined. Now, what do you guys think? Is this a bad? Would you have accepted it? Did they make a bad decision declining it? Because you got to remember,
Last year, the Bears offered him 3 first rounds, and they said,
What did I say? What did I
listen,
say?
you
That was
gotta
a hot
remember-
take that y'all was like, oh, Russell Wilson to the Bears.
So listen, you got to remember, Russell Wilson is not seeking a trade, but he's basically saying, "I want to get traded." He's not
necessarily. I mean,
this is the second year in a row when it got to the offseason, he said something about wanting to play somewhere else. He wants to leave, man. Come on, he wants to leave.
I feel like it's the third year in a row, honestly.
Okay, so third,
and that's the point. Like that's the point.
But DL, here's the point: if you're the owner, GM, coach, and you got this older quarterback who's not happy anymore, and he wants to seek a trade potentially, and you got a chance to get 3 first-round draft picks from the organization like the Washington Commanders, which that's typically a top 10 pick for 3. You're not taking that?
Are you? But listen to what you're asking. You're giving away your friend, like one of your franchise players, to start over and rebuild when you can just rebuild around him.
Wrong.
Because if his issue is not wanting to leave for the past 3 years, he still hasn't left.
You know why? You know why he wants to leave?
Because they're not putting nobody around him.
Not even that. That's the offensive line, and they're not winning.
They're not winning because, bro, like if you're telling me DK is his best receiver, which he's a good receiver.
DK's not his best receiver. It's Tyler Lockett.
He got good weapons around him. Nope, not hearing that.
Yeah,
he's hearing that Russell Wilson got good weapons like how he used to play, like how he used to have with the Seahawks.
Bro, these are probably. What do you mean?
His weapons are better, bro. The only difference is.
You said his weapons are better now?
Yeah, he just don't have the Legion of Boom.
Oh, I don't know what happened, but what I'm trying to say, their weapons are arguably better right now than he has.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my thing froze when you guys were saying that. So
I don't agree with that.
Oh, all right. The only receiver he ever had was Doug Baldwin. Really?
he had role players because he was such a
bro. These are the best 2 receivers he's played with on his whole career, I think.
Yeah, bro. There's no What
do you mean? He had 2 good receivers. He had
who?
He
had 2 Doug Baldwin and the other dude, Curse, and then he had the tight end too. Like
they're not better than Gerald Everett at tight end. Oh, okay, yes, as a core, they're not better than Gerald Everett, DK, and Tyler Lockett. They're not better than those 3.
He had Tyler Lockett back then too.
That's all right. So we're talking about wide receiver core right now, from wide receiver core back then,
including Tyler Lockett with everybody I just named.
DK,
he had a pretty better receiving core.
Nah.
Come on, bro. If Tyler Lockett was playing with Russ throughout his career when he had the Legion of Boom.
But he's better now.
I would agree. But Russ has always been a centerpiece to at least be decent and keep them together. That's why he hasn't left.
I was on
to my point, like if he was to go to Washington or the Bears, that would be the same thing as being in Seattle, in my opinion.
But my thing is
Washington a little better.
Now he got Dwayne Eskridge, who's pretty good. Gerald Everett is pretty good.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like in comparison to his old team, they're
And he's got David Moore, who he makes actually
worse.
something. But
They won the Super Bowl, bro.
DL, how many years?
Not because of the defense solely, bro. Like the game that we played against the Seattle, we almost lost, bro. They should have beat us
because of the defense. They scored 0 points. They scored 0 points in the fourth quarter.
Wayne, they bombed us like they was completing dumb deep passes, and that's why those receivers are.
They scored 0 points in the fourth quarter.
They was moving the ball.
But back to really what I'm saying though, you got to look at it as you're talking about. Like 20-something points. You don't want to rebuild, but like again, back to my. You guys say I talk a lot of shit on Tannehill. Both Tannehill and Russell are getting up there in those ages. If you're not winning anymore and you're getting a chance of getting a top 10 pick for the next 3 years, maybe 4 years,
time out.
Why wouldn't you take that?
Russell Wilson is better than Tannehill. So
I know that. I'm not saying that. We're not trading three. We're not trading 3 first-round draft picks for Tannehill. We're trading 3 first-round draft picks for Russell Wilson.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have that potential, why are you bashing the Seahawks for declining that offer? If you still have a quarterback,
they don't have potential anymore
because they're not because these receivers that you're naming are good, bro. Like,
no, that's not it.
You don't have any elite receivers.
The receivers are fine.
DK Metcalf and elite.
The receivers are fine.
Oh my God! Did you put any of his receivers in the tier list?
Yes, they both were stars.
Who?
DK and Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett was. I don't think DK was. I think Tyler was in the stars.
Tyler Lockett is questionable, sir.
What?
Dude.
That's probably one that could have been moved down.
You're crazy.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I think you can put better weapons that
But to this is my point though, DL. You're not. You're not winning, right? When are you starting the rebuild? Because you're eventually going to have to rebuild that team when Russell's gone.
But the question is it easier to rebuild with or without Russell Wilson?
Without.
Why would you rebuild with him when you can get 3 first-round draft picks for him?
Those are rookies. Those are rookies, Chris. Those
are
rookies.
No. Hold on. Wait. 2 years go down the road. You don't make this trade. You don't win. You haven't won in 2 years. This is the 3rd year.
Yeah, that's when I give him my cutoff. That's why I said you said 4 years. I said
no. I'm asking you a question. You go now looking for a trade. Those 3 first-round draft pick trades not there no longer because he's not winning.
You got to trade him early instead of waiting a long way.
Yes, thank you.
What picks do the Seahawks have this year coming up?
They had a good pick. They're
in the mid. They're in the middle. They're in the middle.
Do we have first-round draft picks?
I don't think they have first-round draft pick this year.
Let me see. NFL draft order. I got y'all.
Depending on what their draft picks are, that determines what they should do with that trade-off, honestly.
So, do you guys remember Brian Greasy?
Yeah.
That name familiar? He's now the QB coach for Trey Lance. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. But
the Eagles got 3 first-round draft picks?
Yes, they do. And they got back-to-back in the middle.
East.
They have no draft picks. They have no first-round draft picks.
So what? How are they going to get any better, DL?
That's a great question. That's the question.
They could get the 11 pick in the draft.
It's not going to be free agency because why would people want to go there if the team's not a contender?
All right, you don't like Amari Cooper? You don't like Amari Cooper or
Amari Cooper is not going to Seattle.
What a potential Mike Williams?
Hold on, Amari Cooper is not going to Seattle.
That's not a decent receiver core.
If that's what they're going to waste their money on in free agency,
yes, Russell needs to get out of there.
How is that a waste, bro?
You have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. You don't need any.
If he's your elite receiver or if he's your star, I say Mike Williams is mid. You got Amari Cooper, who's a star. That's a decent receiving core.
Mike Williams can't be mid in the
sign them 1-year contracts, 2-year contracts.
So you
only got Russ in there for 2 more years. You gave him 4, Chris. That's a long time.
That's hypothetical.
2. If he not in the Super Bowl in the next.
I'm telling you that roster. Those 2 additions
Don't do anything.
Don't do anything for them.
They do better what they're doing now, but you definitely got to go deep.
They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing.
I don't know, bro.
They're missing the playoffs by 3-4 games.
So they're going to go
Mike Williams isn't good, and Amari
game.
Cooper isn't good either. Bro.
They're just going to go 4 wide all game. That's all they're going to do. Stay in the spread like they play.
You see what Russell Wilson did
all game, and Russell Wilson going to get his ass sparked all game.
Bro, they're free agents. Signed a one year contract. They ain't got no first round picks. What they gonna do?
Well,
they're gonna have to draft.
Why would those guys sign 1 year contracts to play on that team?
Yeah, this ain't the NBA.
The Jaguars, bro. What the hell?
No, it's not the same.
Bro, yeah, you got to be real, DL. Like, they're gonna have to go in the free agency, and they're not gonna be able to lure people to come to Seattle and pay people to come to Seattle.
I agree. No one wants to come to Seattle. But I'm just saying. I don't think getting run. Obviously, if Russell Wilson went to Washington, he would make a big difference for Washington. Definitely.
Team's instantly going to be
in a way. It wouldn't be any difference than Seattle bringing in.
That's right, bro.
It's instantly. That team is.
It wouldn't be any different than bringing better receivers to play in Seattle.
He's literally him and Dak are the same person.
Washington would beat Dallas if they had Russell.
No, they wouldn't, bro. They would split it. That's what
they always split. Conferences.
There's no difference between him and Dak if you really think about it, bro. They're really the same quarterback. It's just one player had the Legion of Boom when they were a rookie.
I'm saying you should have took those 3 first rounders.
I agree. I said the same thing. You should have took the 3 first rounders. That's what I said.
What are you getting?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What are you getting?
What are you getting? What's your 3 picks? You gonna get 3 quarterbacks? What are you getting?
One of those 3 are going to be a quarterback eventually.
Well,
one of those 3 picks.
I'm tanking next year. I'm getting
Bryce Young.
I'm getting Bryce Stroud or Bryce Young with my first.
You're going to have to
that is the same quarterback, bro.
But he's young.
But he's young.
10 years,
he's Bryce Young.
2 years. And then I could pair one of those draft picks because Seattle's just going to be – Washington's going to be a 20 round. Like, I had the 20th pick. I don't see him. Right, they went 7-10 this year. They have Russ. They maybe go 10-7. So I give him 3 games. But yeah,
I like him on the Washington.
I like him too. I just don't think he's. I don't think I was on another podcast. Shout out to Players Choice Gridiron. I was on their podcast, and the question they asked me was like, "Yo, is Russell Wilson the top 5 quarterback?" And I was like, "Yo, like." In his career, like when have we ever really said he was a top 5 quarterback?
Never.
That's what I was saying, and they got mad at me for saying that because I was like, bro, like I mean, like we say he top 5 like the first 8 games of the season, and then he falls off like every time. Like, and he tried to tell me intangibles. He's like, he's a leader. I was like, bro, you talking about Dak Prescott? He's like, he never had an O-line. I was like, bro, the Bengals just went. But nah, man, They stupid. They should have did it. They really should have did it with the Bears last year. And they would have had Justin Fields. They would have been fine. But stupid.
Pete Carroll, man.
Let's talk about the New York Giants. First thing first, let's talk about this. They're asking players to take pay cuts to stay on the roster. Supposedly, Sterling Shepard is going to take a $10 million pay cut to remain on the New York Giants. They asked a few other people to do it as well, or they're going to cut them. What do we think about this?
I think Sterling is dumb. Dumb as fuck, but they went to the wrong guy. You should have got Kenny Galladay to take a pay cut. 0 touchdowns.
Yeah, you're so mad at Kenny Galladay, bro.
Take a pay cut.
You're mad at Kenny Galladay really for not playing with Lamar?
Yeah, because
I feel you though.
Because they picked Daniel Jones over Lamar Jackson. Like what? Like, and his point was, I think I can come and win here. Motherfucker, you didn't even score a touchdown.
They had a good season the year before, then they got. It's crazy.
But
Joe start arguing with the media.
I think it's funny. Honestly, I think it's actually kind of funny that Dabble's coming in saying, "Hey,
he coming in here to say, this shit that was done is not being done."
Not today.
This sounds like some college shit, bro. Like that really sounds like some college shit where you're like, "Yo, all y'all losing y'all scholarship." He's like, "Yo, all y'all are losing this money, bro."
So, but I heard when he first got hired, though, that Sterling Shepard and somebody else was a potential cap casualty cut because of their contract. But Sterling, I think, heard it. He got hurt, if you remember. He's been hurt all year. So I think he wants to stay in New York. So I guess, hey, kudos to him. You want to do a hometown discount, a big hometown discount.
That, like, bro, the 10 mil. Ask me for like 3 or 5, bro.
But
10
how are Giants in such cap problems?
because they signed a bunch of people, bro, and then they got to pay
All their money's on Kenny Galladay and Adoree Jackson. Yeah.
Kenny Galladay, Adoree Jackson. They got Dexter Lawrence. They got to pay. They got Williams. They got to pay. They got those. They got to pay.
Yeah, Giants are ridiculous, man.
So they're going to pay Saquon next year.
You know,
Man, he out. He leaving.
See,
they got Jerome Peppers. They got to pay. You got a lot of people. But yeah, let's talk about the Saquon thing. Looks like he's going to get traded.
So there's reports that says he's a potential trade bait. But Giants came out and said, "Oh, we're committed to Saquon."
I don't believe that.
I don't really believe him.
Because some team is going to be stupid enough to give them a first round for him, which is stupid.
What you mean? That's not stupid, Wayne.
It's
like,
stupid.
Don't say that's
he can't
stupid.
stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy. It's kind of stupid. He is Zion right now. He's Zion right now. I think Saquon's a bust right now.
If I am any team who wants to run it back, I am picking up Saquon in whatever trade. I would, if they want a first round, I'll give him a first round.
Nah, he's not.
And I am sitting here for a year, regardless if it's healthy.
The highest I would give is a second round pick for Saquon.
Saquon, bro, healthy Saquon. Like I know I'm talking. But we haven't seen
1 year out of his whole career.
But he's still young.
That's a bad thing.
He's had some pretty significant injuries for how young he is.
Come on, bro. Think about it.
Christian McCaffrey gets
Did we not just have a whole conversation about longevity when it comes to running backs and how long they be playing, how many hits they be taking? Because in college, Saquon was that dude.
A lot of people were that dude. Tim Tebow was that dude in college.
No,
what are we
stop
saying, bro?
Stop it. And in the NFL, we've seen
Denard Robinson was that dude in college.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Trent Richardson was that dude in college.
He was that dude.
So is Saquon better than any of the – he's better than all – the potential to be better than all of those players, bro. You know that. If he can stay healthy. He's young. He's very, very young. Like I said, at a running back, yeah, ACL, that's serious, bro. Stuff like that, you taking hits.
Yeah,
that's not his first time tearing an ACL either.
I know.
All right, what team you see him going to?
Any team that would need a running back.
The best fit for him would be Kansas City. That way he don't have to run the ball as much. No. That way he don't have to run the ball as much.
Oh, okay, Kansas City.
I mean,
you don't want to put him on a heavy run team because
that's why I think the NFL Network guy said the Ravens should inquire, which I honestly don't want him. I think we're fine with what we got.
I don't think you want to put him on any run heavy team because he's gonna get hurt. You could put him on the. I say you put him on the Chiefs and him and Hilaire could run like.
There has been
he got to split carries.
You know where you should go to split carries? You should go to San Francisco.
You go. Nah, they wouldn't train him in Dallas. San Fran would be good. Trying to think who else. The Jags would be good. James Robinson in a third.
That would ruin his career.
You know where he's probably will end up though. We're saying all these like teams that would need him. Probably going to end up like in Houston or something, some dumb shit like that.
I would say Miami or Houston.
Miami could use him a lot too.
I actually like that. Miami, I'd like a lot.
Him and Duke can split carries. I like that. Yeah, Miami might be the best, honestly. Because they're gonna. I think Mike McDaniel's going to carry over the Kyle Shanahan running back by committee thing, where they don't use all one running back.
Mike Daniels is hilarious, dude.
Yes.
He was on Pat McAfee show today. Hilarious.
He was in person too, right?
Yep. That coach is different.
You really don't think he's worth a first round pick?
Nah, I don't think he's worth it. He's just not.
I think his second round is enough.
Because even when he was healthy, was he a top 3 running back?
He had 1 year that he was top 5. I wouldn't say top 3.
New York though. Like he was definitely New York's best player.
I mean, that's not very hard right now.
That's not what. No, stop. He had.
It wasn't that hard.
He was playing with Odell.
Odell was hurt.
Daniel Jones was a top pick.
No. Odell was on the Browns.
Odell was not on the team.
He was. He threw him a touchdown pass. What are you talking about?
Odell
He
was
did
not
that first year.
Come on, bro.
Okay, rookie year. He got traded that year,
But then
though, right?
Odell got hurt.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
So that don't count. That's why he was the best player because Odell was hurt. Because you say Odell elite.
Man, I think Saquon's elite healthy. He's better than Zeke. Don't give me no pushback on that one. I don't even want to next time.
I'll give him some credit. He went back to back. First 2 years he had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
But then last year he played almost a full year. Only had 593. He had 13 games out of 17, so that's almost a full year, bro. And then the previous year he got hurt, tore his ACL, and I think he tore his ACL in college too, or something before that.
Yep.
So 2 torn ACLs, fucked up ankles. Like
2 torn ACLs is bad, bro. He's not. That's
and
right there disqualified.
And you gotta remember, like, longevity, like you said. The running back position, a good long career, a solid career is 10 years. He's already at 5.
If I'm inquiring about Saquon, I'm sending him as at least half the season or case load. Love to see this, but he carries to somebody.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't go crazy with trades for him.
I think he's definitely worth it. I don't think he's worth 3 first-round picks. He's definitely worth a first-round pick.
You can have back-to-back second-round picks both years, but I ain't give you no first.
No, you're not getting that. You could get back-to-back third.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You really could get the Jimmy G Dope 2 fourths trade for me.
Nah, I would go fours. That's.
All right, let's while we're on this, y'all, let's talk Amari Cooper and Tyreek Hill. I'm not too. So Tyreek is looking for another deal.
No, it's not looking. The Chiefs are currently 3 hours ago, it was reported, like they're working on an extension for him. So like they're trying to solidify him in Kansas City for the next 5-6 years, probably.
I mean, how old is he?
He's still he's like 26, I think. He's around 27, maybe.
He's 28.
Oh shit, 5 years might be long for him.
It might be a 3-year deal.
But I think it's more of a not paying him. It's let's stretch out some money so we can free up some cap here and there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And spread it out so you can get Mike Williams. So
they're probably, you know what they probably are doing? They're probably spreading out money so they can try to get Amari, because it happened today that they.
Oh yeah, Amari. Oh yeah.
So they're probably trying to get him.
That'd be a great. And now we're talking about
Amari. I don't know about that. Amari to the Chiefs would be nothing more than Sammy Watkins was for them.
But what?
Wait,
what? No, that's a little trying. That's
not a little trying because Amari is not balling like how we expect him to be in Dallas.
Amari's still one of the.
He was balling, bro.
He was balling, but Sammy Watkins was balling too. Like,
no. When
Amari Cooper
got there, he wasn't balling.
Amari Cooper is one of the best route runners.
I agree, bro.
So he's nowhere near Sammy Watkins.
Y'all don't. So
he's a great receiver.
2 1,000-yard seasons before last year.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying Sammy Watkins had a pretty decent season with the Chiefs, especially because who he was playing.
He had playoffs with the Chiefs.
I'm saying if Amari was to go to Kansas City, he would be nothing more than what Sammy
You think
Watkins
if Amari went to Kansas City, he would only be getting 52 receptions, bro?
Yes.
No.
Nah.
He's getting his 80. They're not.
Amari can't stay healthy either, unless it's just a charade because he want to get traded.
Bro,
I think
they about to cut him.
Amari to the Chiefs, I think, would be a little cheating because then you got Tyreek, that is your deep guy. Then you got Travis.
They just had Odell with Cooper Cup. So
yeah,
I'm not.
You can get Amari would be nice for the Chiefs.
That'd be good.
But honestly,
I think that's the only thing holding them back from winning championships.
That might not be a coincidence, though.
Not having a number 2 receiver. When they had a number 2 receiver, a good one, they won a championship because Sammy. I was just saying, I think Amari's way better, but Sammy was cooking Richard Sherman. So,
yeah, Sammy was a nice receiver.
Yeah, he was a nice number 2. But I think if Amari gets there, he's 1B. He's not number 2.
Well, he's 1C.
But now
Travis Kelce's 1A.
I think they're making that move.
Tyreek's 1B. Amari Cooper's a deep threat, which is the 3rd read, 1C.
But Amari Cooper is now probably your best route runner on that team.
Yeah. Not now.
I agree, bro. Like
He would be the best
I-
corner on the
but
team.
the thing is,
They say he's an upgrade for Sammy.
all
I
you're
don't
gonna
like
be seeing
people
is film
say-
of him cooking cornerbacks off to the
because
side, not getting the ball.
no, bro.
Like, did
They
you
said
see
the same
that?
thing about Odell, and Odell went over there and balled. He gonna do what Odell did with the Rams.
Like, acting like Sammy Watkins wasn't a factor with the Chiefs.
Bro, 52 receptions. I just told you his best
52
numbers.
receptions playing with Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill.
All right,
bro,
that's
and
because Tyreek Hill. They were still doubling Tyreek. They can't double Tyreek with
That's what I'm
Amari
saying.
out
It's
there.
not gonna be no different.
Bro, Sammy
It's not
couldn't
gonna be any
even
different.
get receptions on the Ravens with Marquise and Mark. So
That's what I'm saying,
what we're
bro.
talking
Like,
about.
stop it.
Oh my goodness, Tyreek Hill
Let's
and
say it's
Travis
an
Kelce,
let's
bro.
say
What does that have to
upgrade.
do with Marquise? Come on,
That-
Wayne.
both of their
Why
receptions-
did you just
both
agree
of
with
their
that?
receptions
We're talking
were
about.
good
You know,
down.
we're talking about why I said that. Mark Andrews is probably the equivalent. Okay, to Travis. We're not even going to get into that. Marquise isn't the equivalent to Tyreek, so how is Sammy not getting more receptions and more looks?
Tyreek Hill is not equivalent to anyone for one.
I just said he wasn't. I just said
And
Travis and Mark.
Do you agree with that statement, Wayne? Travis and
Yes,
Mark?
they're
I don't
basically
feel like-
equivalents right now.
I don't feel like
They're the equivalent. I'm not
But
going to
let's-
stats. Wait,
let's
we're not going to
agree to
stats,
disagree,
but
bro.
right now, both went off, so they're the equivalent of each other right now. They are. They are.
Mike
You don't
Andrews
need
is
to
a
get
top
into
3
it.
tight end, so they're in the same realm.
He's top 2. Top 3. But okay, good try.
I didn't say he's top 3, bro. I didn't get no order. Like, what are you talking about?
He's top
I
2.
didn't say where he was at in the
We'll
top
see.
3.
We'll see. I kind of want him to go to the Chiefs now.
Yeah, because he's gonna get 80 receptions for 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns.
So
that's all it's gonna happen.
other
I
than
want
the
him to.
Chiefs,
Trust me, I love.
other than the Chiefs, DL, I saw the Patriots are a potential landing spot for him. The Dolphins were a potential landing spot for him. I don't know why.
They want to come back home.
Maybe that's why they put him on that.
They come back home. Him and Jalen Waddle would be nice.
More. They had 2 more that they said were a potential. I think
The football team should want him too. I think the football team should want him. Y'all should want him.
Who?
The hell? The Ravens.
I don't want him because I don't think we need. All right, I'll leave
He
it
would
for.
be your number 1 receiver.
I'll leave it for front office.
Oh, Amari is a number 1 receiver.
He would be a number 1 receiver. He'd be great for us.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it gets to a point where there's bigger needs and we have a certain amount of money.
Y'all need a damn receiver.
We need an offensive line.
Hollywood, bro. What you talking about?
Oh my God! Why are we talking about average receivers right now? That motherfucker try to sneak into the good category.
Bro, Rashad Bateman too. We got some.
We ain't seen enough of Rashad Bateman to say y'all got some.
He played half a season and still put up 600 yards. So if he played a full season, he would have been 1,000. So
no, that's not always how the logic goes.
That's how my logic goes, Wayne. That's how my logic goes.
Stop it, bro.
Pound for pound.
That's y'all favorite shit.
But
y'all favorite shit. But all right, man. What does this mean for Gallup? I heard they're trying to make a long-term deal for Gallup.
mm-hmm.
And let's see if CeeDee could be the star receiver that you guys think he is. I mean, I think he has potential to be, but now he has to prove it. Even though Amari was hurt last year a lot and he didn't prove it. So let's see what happens now.
See what happens.
If he gets outplayed by Dalton Schultz again. But I guess I'm tired of talking about Tom Brady, bro.
Let's stop.
But
whether he's coming back or not.
People mad at Bruce Arians. I agree with Bruce Arians. If Tom Brady try to come back, I'm not letting him go to another team.
You heard what he said.
Which is bad business. I agree with him.
No, I'm saying you heard what Tom Brady say.
He basically tired of sitting with his family. He's tired of family time, bro.
He was on the call. He was like, "Yeah, I done spent some time with my family, about 5 weeks with my family. I done played golf." And then he just stopped after that, like as if like that was all he had
bored,
to do.
dude.
Like he's bored. He's like I've seen it all, I've done it all.
He's coming back.
I don't know.
No, bro, he didn't stay retired.
I don't know
Bro.
what
That'd
they're-
be annoying, bro. I'll be so annoyed if he comes back.
Why,
He's coming
bro?
back.
He didn't win last year. Why would it matter?
He'll come back like
Tired,
mid-season.
bro.
Watch.
He gonna play. Yeah, the Bucks said they're not trading him, and I agree. I would
Jordan
not
came
trade
back.
his ass either. I would let his ass sit. I'm like, bro, you either playing for us or you're not playing for nobody.
Man, I think that's the only organization he's gonna go back to. Like he wouldn't. Where else would he go?
Let's not.
I saw something about
that much,
San
though.
Fran.
I don't even think the Buck. Like, yeah, nah.
All right, man. We have a new segment provided by Chubb. So, Chubbs, introduce the segment and let people know what's
Hey,
about.
hey, it's this is basically a defensive segment and offense. It's a big time hitter, Hall of Famer or now versus a big time running back. It's called Meet Me in the Hole. All right. So we take for the first, for example, first matchup we got Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis is known for toting that rock and running that ball hard versus Patrick Willis, who's known for being a big hitter.
You said 10 yards. I feel like that's too much.
Well,
5
5
yards.
yards. 5 yards. You got so they
They
got
both going to the
there's a
hospital.
hole. It's just like Oklahoma dribble. There's no being on your back and flipping. Hole. You got 5 yards. Goal line is linebacker or defense players. Heels are on the goal line. You got to make that stop. Who's winning? That's what the new segments is about. Who is winning that matchup from that 5 yards? Is the running back getting in the end zone, or is that running back getting sparked?
All right. So first matchup, Jerome Bettis versus Patrick Willis. I'll just give an answer so I can clip this up, and then so meet me in the hole. Game on the line. The hole opens up. You got Jerome Bettis on one side, Patrick Willis on the other side. Who wins that battle? DL.
Jerome.
Chubbs.
Jerome.
And everybody can be like, oh, you're a Steeler fan. Jerome's winning that battle. I saw him fool Brian Urlacher and Aaron Lewis. There's no chance.
Hey, however, I have seen Jerome fumble at the goal line.
Now, I wouldn't say I wouldn't give Jerome 10 out of 10. I would probably get in the end zone 7 out of 10.
Nah.
Because let's not. There's no disrespect to Patrick Willis.
No, that's how I feel like we all. But like that's how people gonna see it, bro. Patrick Willis was that dude.
Patrick Willis was compared to as a young Ray Lewis.
Yeah, so.
But Jerome Bettis was 305 pounds.
Yeah,
he wasn't 305. That's a little flaw for you to say he's 305. But yeah, he was hard to bring down. He about about 260 playing weight. But I think it's a good matchup. I don't think it's not going to be easy, but yeah, I like that though.
I don't know. I just think yeah, Jerome he's winning the matchup against a lot of people in 5 yard radius.
See, I was gonna say Jerome versus Ray, but then we've seen that for so many years. I didn't want to do that.
You know who got folded?
I say Jerome versus against Wolford or something.
I trying to play versus Elon.
One sat, bro.
So we're all on Jerome. Okay.
This one is where it's gonna get crazy. Meet me in the hole. The hole opens up. You're on the goal line. Bo Jackson. Why would the internet just mess up right there and get foggy, bro? It was so clear. All right, we're gonna skip to the next one, bro, because I need DL's picture to be.
I don't even know who the defensive person you about to say.
We're gonna skip the Bo Jackson one. We're gonna wait.
Am I still foggy, bro?
Yeah, you still foggy, bro. Yeah, man, get some things off the Wi-Fi there, bro. We need you crystal clear for this one because you're gonna get very upset. So, but let's go. All right. Derrick Henry. All right, meet me in the hole. We skipping the last one to DL's internet get all right, but meet me in the hole on the goal line. Derrick Henry, Ray Lewis, Chubbs.
It's not just because I'm a Ravens fan, but Ray Lewis.
DL.
Ray.
Surprised.
And like Ryan Clark always says, fake bravery. I'm going with Ray Lewis too, man. Ray Lewis is, I think, destroying him in the hole. I think Derrick Henry not like the other running backs where if he see you, if you're a linebacker or D lineman, he gonna fold up a little bit. I think he's a little more scary against like the real big dogs for it.
And Ray's fucking crazy. Let's put that out there. Ray
Now
was a
for
different
Ray versus Jerome Bettis would have folded Ray ass.
Ray was a different type of breed of player. And the reason why I picked him, I mean, you already. I mean, it's not just because I'm a Ravens fan, even though he's my favorite player ever. So I guess it sounds biased, but um, I just seen so many clips over the years of him just fucking up running backs, like tight ends coming across, like
You
dude
know, saying
comes.
that because Ricky Williams said he was afraid, and that was some
Yeah,
bitch made shit to
and
say.
I'm not. And you know what? You might say that about Ricky, but at least Ricky has the balls to say that's one guy I didn't want to play against. There's probably tons of running backs that did not want to see number 52 lined up across from him. Let's be real. Probably ran away from him at times. Oh shit! I got a 26 power. God damn! I gotta run into Ray. Let me strap up this helmet. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he was all headed, so I
Nah,
definitely.
yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry, he just be stiff on people.
Yeah, he don't really be trying to like run people over, bro.
He
Unless
a
they
smart
like
running
the
back though.
corner.
He's a smart running back though. He will outrun you too though. Oh yeah, act like he just be. Yeah, he will
But this
outrun you
is
too.
5 yards straight ahead. They ain't no outrunning.
You know what I mean? The whole open up. I saw Derrick Henry get hit by Robert Spillane, so I ain't hearing none of that shit.
Right, folded.
Oh, DL, please fix your internet, bro. So we
All
can
what you want me to
actually
do, Wayne?
question,
All what you
bro.
want me to do, bro? What you want me
All
to do?
right, you just answer last, bro. Meet me in the hole on the goal line. We got Bo Jackson versus Sean Taylor. Chubbs, who you got?
Man, you know I got Bo Jackson.
I got Bo Jackson as well. There we go. DL, who do you have?
Why would I not have Sean Taylor, bro? What kind of question is that? Why would I not have the best defensive player of all time, in my opinion? Why would I not have? Are you saying Aaron Donald or Bo Jackson? That's equivalent to me. If y'all say he's the best player of all time, that's my equivalent.
Why would we
What's it?
not pick one of the best athletes to ever fucking play football?
To
Why?
exist.
Because he played baseball.
Bro, what?
Why are you calling come on, bro. Sean Taylor, a
Boy
force,
ran
a
like
dominant force. Bro, come on now.
Bo
Bo
Jackson was a
Jackson ran like a
dominant first.
Bo
What are you
Jackson ran like a
talking
4.3. He had that speed that you love.
Is this a pitch? Is this a pitch or is this downhill running,
He
Chris?
running straight ahead. Well, so he
It
got the
could be a
speed and he's
pitch
strong.
too. It
What
could
the
be a
fuck?
It
pitch
could be a
too.
What the fuck
pitch
you talking about?
too.
Louisville Slugger and went boom.
Oh my!
He is strong.
Let's not let Bo Jackson are strong. It could be a pitch. They pitch it and they see each other. And
Let's not act like Sean Taylor's shoulder pads alone wasn't stopping this man from getting into the end zone, bro.
what?
Bro
This
Jackson
man
had big shoulder pads too. Come on, what are you talking about?
Come
Just because his
on.
shoulder pads was big.
You guys serious right now?
So
Bro
10
Jackson
times
had a
out
neck roll. Come on.
10 times out of 10 times, who wins? How many times does Sean Taylor win?
70% on average. This man
See,
wins that matchup, bro.
I wouldn't say 70. I would say 50-50. I would give him 50-50.
No.
No, you can't do 50-50 if you pick. You gotta pick a winner, bro. Oh, what the hell?
No. 70% of
Because
the time Sean Taylor wins that matchup.
all right, 60-40 then. It's
Who?
I mean, that was a close. I mean, I picked Bo Jackson
60-40
for
who?
60-40 Bo Jackson, obviously.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm saying I'm giving Sean his credit. I mean, that was a tough one for me. It is a tough one.
Bo Jackson was 6'1", 225.
And he's running over Sean Taylor, bro. That's what you're saying. That's what this meet me in the hole. You're running over Sean Taylor. He's going to get that extra inch.
He's
He's
scoring
going to
that
get that
touchdown.
extra inch.
Yeah, he's scoring that
football
touchdown.
game.
He's scoring that touchdown.
The ball out. He's taking the ball
Yeah,
out by
he's scoring a
default.
touchdown.
Not because he's getting past him.
He folded him.
He's falling in the end zone. Sean Taylor's falling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tripping.
7 out of 10 times too.
And then y'all pick. I would have took Jerome Bettis against Sean Taylor, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
wait. Why you saying come
because
on,
he's bigger, bro. He just straight up bigger. Downhill running.
Than
What you
him,
talking
bro.
about?
I'm talking about Bo
you know
Jackson.
how big,
Bo Jackson bigger than him.
Was Bo Jackson all right? So was Bo Jackson bigger than Terrell Owens? And this man was clotheslining Terrell Owens like it was nothing.
It was clotheslining, bro. And that's a receiver compared to a running back, bro.
This man was using his forearm to take out a whole 200-some pounds, bro. Come on.
Bo Jackson was 225, he's 227. So he basically 6'1", 230. He ran a 4.13.
What does that have to do with running downhill, Wayne?
Velocity,
Everything.
Straight
force.
line.
Velocity
two trains,
and force. Science.
Two trains, one track. 2 trains, 1 track. For
All
every
right.
Newton's first law. For every
All right.
action,
He way more than him.
Equal or opposite reaction.
He way
the
more
opposite
than
reaction would be this man getting knocked back, bro. I'm telling you.
Ain't no way, bro. I think you disrespecting Bo Jackson, bro.
No. I think I disrespecting Sean Taylor, bro.
No,
we know him, bro. This man clotheslined the kicker in an all-star game.
You keep naming skilled little people, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. It wasn't like he just he closed and he flipped. Like, come on now.
I mean, that's T.O., but like T.O. was not here running.
Are you trying to give him credit for hitting a punter?
I'm just saying.
That's what he really did in the Pro Bowl. That's what he tried to give credit
did, though, to him. You know what I'm just saying?
I mean, obviously it's a punter.
They won
one Facebook face mask bar. Like
that's what's supposed to happen.
What?
You gonna run the ball? I don't care who you are. You get smacked.
I also seen Sean Alexander break his tackles.
Yep.
Don't act like Sean Alexander wasn't a downhill.
Sean Alexander not better than Bo Jackson.
Right, come on now, everybody. I'm pretty sure Bo Jackson got tackled for loss a few times. Stop it.
So no, stop. Right now, clip this, Wayne. You guys, Bo Jackson or Sean Alexander? Who are you picking?
What you think I would say? I'm not going to say Sean Alexander. Obviously.
All right.
I'm not going to say that.
All right. Well,
you don't got to clip that. I'm just saying your example of him breaking tackles as a running back. He's a running back. He's supposed to break tackles. Just like he's probably got tackled in the backfield. Just like Bo Jackson probably got tackled in the backfield. So,
if he's a running back supposed to break tackles, why are you comparing Bo Jackson to Terrell Owens?
I'm just saying in size, in comparison to size. That's what you were saying.
But we're talking about size and the position.
Yeah, I'm just saying he was taking out Terrell Owens 200-something pounds with a forearm.
All right.
So I'm not hearing you.
All right, let's get to the tier list. Let's get to the tier list right now.
Damn, we're already at an hour. That's crazy.
Nah, it's not gonna be an hour.
No, I'm saying we're at an hour already. That's crazy. This shit's tripping out.
Why is tripping, bro?
No, there we go.
All right. Sorry for anybody that was on YouTube and not hurt your eyes. All right, so we're gonna do this tier list. So,
no, bro. I like how you had it. Go back.
You like how I had it?
Right. There you go. I was the biggest.
All right, so we're doing a tier list of the running backs, the 2021 running backs. We already put Todd Gurley on the not on the roster list, so we don't have to. They had him on here for some reason. So I started off. I have
Aaron Jones.
I'm going to put him in the star category.
Okay.
Chubbs, A.J. Dillon.
He is a solid running back.
You have Andrew Mattinson.
Alexander
Mattinson. He's a backup for Dalvin Cook. DL.
I don't have to average boy. What do y'all think?
I think he's.
I think he's in the mix. I think he's in the mix.
When Dalvin didn't play, he was balling.
He came in and actually, did a little bit.
He played well. I wouldn't say balling. AJ Dillon was balling. All right. Alvin Kamara. I got him as elite. So the tiers are elite, star, solid, in the mix, below average, not on roster.
That's tough.
And this is not based on this year's. Who are you taking? Like DL said.
See, I don't know if I'm putting him at elite yet.
Bump him
right now. I'm thinking about it. I might bump him.
Alvin Kamara?
I think he's probably the first number one in star right now. I wouldn't.
He's saying right now.
Yeah,
Wayne,
well, I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
That's
who are you taking?
No, we'll get to it. Let's leave it as right now. J.D. McKissick.
J.D. McKissick.
I think he's in the mix.
Before or after?
After.
Austin Eckler.
Solid.
Before or after?
Or after.
All right. He led the league in touchdowns this year.
That's okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's talk about this year though. Like,
Is this my guy?
Yeah, that's right.
That's you're up. You're up,
I'm
Wayne.
saying,
You're up,
let's talk
Wayne.
about this
Cam Akers.
year. Think about the Super Bowl. I think about the playoffs, Wayne.
That's why he's not here.
Pomeruski.
Yeah, I gotta put him behind. But I don't think we can fix that later.
It's gonna get fixed because I don't think Eckler's there either. That's Chase Edmonds.
Wait, you put him there?
Yep, that's where I have Eckler.
Oh hell no!
He's not
Hell
elite.
no.
I'm not putting him in my
Hell
elite running
no!
backs.
Chase Edmonds. Where do you want Chase Edmonds, man?
I think he's one of the most overrated running backs. I'm putting him below average.
That's crazy.
All right. I don't know.
I think he's overrated, dude.
He's better.
James Conner was a backup and had better stats than him.
No, bro. He's better than.
All right, put him in the mix then, dude.
Well, that's it.
Stop it.
Like he's
Who is
below
this?
average. Chris Carson, my boy.
Chris Carson.
Solid.
Front or behind?
Behind Austin Eckler, in my opinion.
I don't hate that. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Solid.
Where?
I put him before Cam.
Dalvin Cook, DL.
Yeah. Elite. Last.
Where?
Because I too do not like the Alvin Kamara. So I might have to, we'll see.
So because you don't like the Alvin.
He should be in front of Alvin though, right?
But I'm saying I might use that for my bump because if Chubb's zone, then I might.
We can have a discussion. Is this Rashondre Stevenson or Damian
That's
Harris?
Damian Harris.
Damian Harris.
All right, this one might give me a little flack with y'all.
DeAndre Swift.
I'll put him in star behind Aaron.
No argument for me. Who's this?
It's David Johnson. Please put him
David
where
Johnson,
he should
DL.
be. Please put him where he should be.
David Johnson.
Please remember what he's done the last 3 years. Just have that in your head.
Who's this, Texan?
Yeah.
Yes.
He balled 1 year for the Cardinals, and that was it.
Please get this right.
Well, I'm supposed to go solid in the mix. That's. I wouldn't be a star. I don't think it's a star caliber. That's
No. I think you should think below both of those.
Yeah.
Below average.
Yeah.
Boy got benched till the Texans.
Was he a star this year?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
supposed
I don't know
to
about the. I don't know.
be. He got benched.
All right. David Montgomery. I'm gonna let you go again. David Montgomery. You can choose to skip people if you don't want to do them.
Yeah, David Montgomery. He saw. He said no. It's quick. Chubbs, go ahead.
No.
Nah,
You got him.
Go solid, bro.
Get David Montgomery.
Solid. Where you want him in a solid?
In front of Austin Eckler. I think.
Yeah, I can see that. I think he's in like the middle of a star and solid. He's like in that middle.
He ain't here.
He's almost there. He's almost there.
This is perfect. He's perfect
almost
right
there.
here. I don't think I have a hard. I think this guy should really be the face of these, but
That guy should be up.
yeah,
That's
because
where
he
should
does.
be.
He balls every time. He balls all the time.
All right,
But he's solid.
my next
Small-
one.
small
I'm next,
sample
right?
size.
So just put him. Yeah. Put him number one. Number one.
Yeah, don't try him like that one. Oh
This
my
is-
God! I'm so glad I got through.
Devin Singletary.
Now this is you. You're not Zeke.
I'm not Zeke.
No, you're not. You're after me.
Oh my God!
I'll take this one. I'll
I
take
thought
this
Zeke's
one.
so bad, bro.
All right. Where you want him, Chubbs? Where you want him?
You know what?
Pretty
Put him in the mix because at the first half of the year he didn't play well, but he started coming on really hard, really well
Where
at
we
the
putting
end.
him at?
I'll put him in front of Chase Edmonds.
All right. DL. And don't troll, bro.
Not on the roster.
You better not troll the next one.
Because your man don't want to play football, bro.
Where you got him at?
Put that man below average, bro.
Bro, he's not below average. No, we're not doing this, bro.
Who am I taking?
Be real.
All right, if you're gonna, all right. In my opinion, put him in the mix last or below average first, bro. We can talk about that. I'm sorry.
Right. This will be one of my bumps. All right.
Please get this right, Wayne.
You probably gonna just bump him up to solid, that's not even okay. Because Zeke should not be a solid player right now.
Please get this right.
Sorry.
My heart says here. My head says.
I don't care where you put him on there. He put him anywhere. But he's definitely a solid running back.
Way too many solids. But all right.
But he is though. The boy comes in and balls.
That's why I could put him right here. Like if he got more carries, it would be.
He gets a lot of carries though.
But I feel like this category is like.
I think last year he played. He had 1,000 yards being a backup.
That's why I'm like,
that's solid.
Damian Harris had 1,000 yards a year before.
Gus is better than Damian, but maybe that's a little biased with me. But
you know what I'm saying? I think they're the same player. Honestly,
he's nice though.
Nah, fuck that. You could bump him if you want to. Jamal Williams, Chubbs. Can we fix this right here? Can
put it where you want, bro. Because I'll make the case for it later, I guess. You don't have to bump him. I know how I feel about you.
Well, Jamal Williams is a backup, and he didn't have nearly the production of anybody that's in the mix right now, so he's below average.
All right. Let me fix this, bro.
That's not even where he should be, but
you want him here?
He's a star still.
Oh my god.
Bro, he was even the best running back on his team last year.
And he wasn't even the best running back in his class when he got drafted.
Who's in that class? Nah,
let's not get into that.
James Conner. DL, James Conner, bro.
This is
remember, DL, he led the league in touchdowns for running backs.
What you got? Zeke is solid, and that goes off of a lot. It goes off of a lot.
Hey, Wayne, I just want you to know that you're saying Damian Harris is the same. Before we put this, Wayne, you said Damian Harris and Gus are the same running back, right?
Yeah.
So no. Don't need to look it up. AJ Dillon is the same running back as Gus Edwards. Literally the exact same.
You got a good point. You can bump him if you want to.
I'm going to.
I'm just trying to make you guys use your bump so you don't move Alvin Kamara.
No, that's one of my bumps too. So
I don't understand, but all right.
He's a star right now. Number one.
James Conner, he's in the mix.
Where is he the leader of the?
No, I'm sorry. He's
make him
no.
Make him use his bump on James.
Nah,
Conner.
He's solid.
I'm not leaving my bump. Using my bump on that.
Where
you want me?
Behind, right there, behind Edwards.
I think y'all think way too high of this guy. James Robinson.
You think way too high. Zeke. Sorry, I'm not letting that go.
Urban Meyer sabotaged him last year. I think he was. If he got the respect he had, he would be here. If he got the respect he was supposed to have. My opinion. Who's this?
That's your boy Stevenson.
Ooh.
Or is that James White?
Nah,
that's James White.
Yeah, it's James White.
In the mix.
In the mix?
Well, what did he do? He didn't really do much last year. He put him below average.
On the overall?
He old now, bro.
He didn't really do much.
I'm not taking him.
Yeah. Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams, DL. He plays a running back for the Broncos.
I'm in the mix. I haven't really heard of him.
He didn't start coming on until halfway through the year either. When he got more carries, you put him in front of Gus.
They put this guy twice.
I'm sorry, house divide.
Yeah, it's fucking running back, bro. He really should be up here.
That don't matter.
You can still put him in and say he's Antonio Gibson.
You ain't making no noise. You ain't making no
Antonio
noise.
Gibson. All right.
But Antonio Gibson is he's it's a
I
solid
haven't
running
heard
back.
of you, then that's saying
But
something.
J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, we're putting J.K.
IR.
The first one in solid because I think he's better than James Robinson.
See, now we got to move some of these people down.
Yeah, some guys shouldn't even be there.
Who? This guy?
Eckler should be at least a star or higher.
Or higher?
You know that he was at before Jonathan Taylor took over the rushing leader this past year.
You're making a case for him to be here?
He could be. He could be. He had a hell of touchdowns and he had the yards to prove it. Receiving
Is
and
he
rushing.
better than this? All right. Hold on.
Production wise, some might say he's better than Alvin Kamara.
Joe Mixon. Where we? That's me.
See, if Kamara is elite,
bro,
I'm not gonna say anything. Mixon had like hella yards this year.
You would stop doing this year, bro. Who you taking?
Who?
Between Joe Mixon and Alvin Kamara.
It's a tough one.
No, it's not, bro. You're not taking Joe Mixon over Alvin Kamara, bro.
It's a tough one for me.
The hell?
Joe Mixon's nice.
You just really trying to cake that you was like Austin Eckler before.
Eckler fucking balls, dude.
He could be all right. If Eckler is a starter,
put him a star.
These two are stars. There's no way he is with them. There's no way.
And no, all right, fine, but there's no way he top 3.
This guy is Jonathan Taylor. Where do you want him? Yeah,
2.
Yeah. You want off this year, but I'm
it doesn't have to be this year.
Wherever you want to go off the year, where you want him?
Yeah. Put him right behind Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Bro, move.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't know. I might bump Alvin Kamara. Move Dalvin Cook in front of
AJ,
Alvin Kamara. No, Alvin Kamara. Put Alvin Kamara last. Keep Jonathan Taylor. Put Alvin Kamara last.
We're not saying Kamara is better than Dalvin, dude.
Yes, y'all are saying that.
Bro. No, I'm saying you're not telling me Kamara is better than Dalvin.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I think y'all think about all-purpose yards. I mean, I guess you're saying who we taking. I don't know. I know.
We're not taking all-purpose yards.
Dalvin is better. Dalvin's better.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all thinking all-purpose yards. That's why I'm just
we're thinking strictly on just running the ball.
I'm picking Dalvin.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's.
And Dalvin
running the ball gets better.
But we're talking about
that's why I was
overall.
That's what I was trying to think, bro.
No way
that's what I was trying to
better
think.
than Alvin Kamara, bro.
That's what I was trying to think, bro. I'm not trying to.
I know that's how you think. I know that's not how Chubb's thinking, bro. Look at the stats, bro. There's no way, bro. Talking about.
Yeah.
Who is this?
So move Dalvin Cook.
That's Josh Jacobs.
That's fair.
Josh Jacobs.
Bro, what are you talking about? Last 3 years, he's eclipsed 1,100 yards, not 1,000. So, because I'm not going to say 1,000. Last year, he had 1,500 yards rushing. Let's see what he had receiving. Who's
Dalvin?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
On top of the 1,500 yards, he had 360 receiving. Okay, that's not a lot, but that's 1,800 yards all purpose. That's a shit ton of yards. The year he had 1,000, he had 500 receiving yards. That's 1,600 yards right there, all purpose. And then this past year, he missed games. Missed 3 or 4 games.
Still balling.
Had 1,100 yards with 224 receiving, so that's 1,300 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Dalvin is
what are we saying?
Dalvin is a case for.
Bro, they had the same amount of all-purpose yards.
How many? Alvin Kamara, right?
Yeah,
Alvin Kamara probably had more passing, like a lot more passing.
Yeah, a lot more passing, bro.
Like, and less rushing yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's they just use each other. They use it differently. They definitely use differently.
Bro, Alvin Kamara has. All right, I know we just said that, but he's never eclipsed 1,000 yards, bro. rushing.
But
ever.
he plays.
He never
I know
attempted
he
1,000
does.
yards rushing in his
He
second
plays
year
in a slot too.
Bro, the year before last year, he had 21 touchdowns, bro.
Alvin Kamara's an offensive threat.
Okay, that year that what's it called?
He's a depot.
Bro, Dalvin has more touchdowns in his career than Kamara does right now.
How many
What is
touchdowns
that?
Alvin got?
Alvin rushing?
No, count all the yards, Chubbs.
So it says career right now, 47 touchdowns.
I'm talking about Dalvin. How many touchdowns Dalvin got?
Dalvin, hold on, how many years? Dalvin, they're saying 2017 and 2021. That was Kamara. Let's see what Dalvin is. 2017, 2021. Okay.
Give me his total touchdowns.
He has 39 total rushing touchdowns.
So Alvin got more rushing touchdowns than him on less attempts.
But Dalvin has more yards.
How many passing touchdowns Dalvin has, Chubbs?
I don't know.
Kamara got 67 total touchdowns, just so you know.
Yeah. That would explain a lot. I mean, but that's why it makes a case for, I feel you, Wayne.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm taking account. I'm taking everything in account.
I got you.
Okay. Well, I guess.
I got you.
You think that's when y'all was like he's not elite. I'm like, bro, 80. He got 80 receptions at running back, bro.
But all right, if we're doing that, but then look at Eckler's. Please look at Eckler's. Because he does all the same shit that Kamara does.
Not on an elite level.
Austin Eckler was leading the league in touchdowns.
Austin Eckler got 21 touchdowns, bro. 21 rushing. I want to look at the passing.
What do you mean? He has 24 receiving touchdowns.
He has 24 receiving touchdowns?
That's a lot.
Yes.
So he has combined touching and receiving as many as Alvin has for just rushing.
Yeah.
He's in the perfect spot.
But he still eclipsed 1,000 each year.
He got 6 more touchdowns.
But Dalvin been doing this for years, bro. Austin Eckler ain't been.
Austin Eckler's been in the same amount of years.
Elite, bro.
He's nice.
Eckler is nice. Elite in the same sentence.
Eckler is nice as fuck.
That's why I said he could be at the end of the star list. He was
a star isn't disrespectful.
Man,
I said move him up from solid.
You try to put him in elite.
I said either star or elite is what I said though.
All right.
I said move him up from solid because he's not just solid running back. He's
who we got?
That's Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Oh, this on me?
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt.
It's TL. That was me. I don't know because I'm struggling. I think he might be a star, but I would not put him in after this past.
He's better than everybody on here.
I think that's what I'm saying. If anything, he's the first and solid.
Right. Who's this, Chubbs?
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake, DL.
He's solid. Oh, nice.
Feel like
no.
You want him there?
I'd put him there.
Is he first?
Yeah, I'd put him at 3.
Because
he really didn't do much for the. I mean, he doesn't really do much for the Raiders, and they paid him all that money.
Yeah, that's because they have that guy right there.
He was good though. Josh Jacobs was pretty good though for the Raiders.
That's what I'm saying.
But Kenyon Drake didn't really do anything. What was he at Miami, right? No, he was at Arizona.
He was the only thing. They went to Arizona. He was balling in Arizona. I think in the mix is probably where he's at. And I think this guy should probably get dropped to in the mix. I think these 2. Maybe these 3. I'm all right.
That's what's throwing my judgment off. All
right, let's put him back here, bro.
Zeke's gonna get. People are gonna be like, "You got Zeke in the mix."
He's been declining though. He's on the.
He's been trash, bro. He's not been declining. He's trash, bro.
Okay. Next. Who's that? That's Latavius Murray. Who's up?
That's me. He's not below average. He's better than.
I was gonna say put him in below average, but
honestly, bro, he should be in below average. He should be in the league. All right, Lenny.
solid, and I put him behind Kareem.
All right.
Get this right, Dia. Yep, you get this right. Yep, good job.
I was gonna put him not on the roster, but
Maybe
He basically wasn't. Barely played.
this is
He didn't play
Naeem
at all.
Hines.
That's not Naheem. That's Marlon Mack.
Oh, Marlon Mac.
He was below average.
He didn't play at all, really.
But when he plays, he's not below average.
Yeah, he's probably in the mix. Yeah.
He's in the mix.
I think he's better than all these people back here.
I would honestly put J.D. McKissick. Nah, no, never mind.
But he's really not below average.
He's not. He when he comes in.
I think he's better than Melvin Gordon.
Most overrated running back in the league.
You keep calling everybody overrated.
That boy fumbles a lot.
He does. Oh, this on me or who? I think it's on you, Chubbs.
I'll put him in the mix, and I'll put him in front of Marlon Mack. Actually, put him in front of Gus. I'll put him in front of Gus.
Michael Carter, DL. Plays for the Jets, so I think you know where exactly.
He's a rook.
Below average.
Let's try.
Is this Mike Davis?
Yeah. Mike Davis, fat ass. Oh, I can't wait for the next one, bro.
Miles Sanders.
Eagles Nation gonna be pissed. Put him at number 1 on below average because he is below average. There's no reason why backup running backs should have the amount of success they had last year, and you couldn't get going at all behind that offensive line. And that's one of the best offensive lines.
They would give him the ball a lot, bro. That's not
they did. Fault. They did.
No, bro. He averaged 10 carries a game, bro. That's not a lot of carries.
But all right. So my question is, Wayne, are you going to keep feeding a guy that's only getting 2 yards a carry, or are you going to feed somebody that's going to get you some yards,
bro? Because you can't just flat out say he only gets.
Bro, Miles Sanders did not have a great year, and the previous year he didn't have a great year. That's why they keep drafting running backs.
What other running back they draft?
Kenneth Gainwell, that rookie that got a lot of play time this year for them.
Bro,
Jordan Howard came in and balled, and he did it.
First of all, stop lying on it. This man averages 5 yards a carry for his career, bro. He averaged the most yards a carry this year.
What did he do last year? 5.5. What was his yards last year?
He had 137 carries for 754 yards, bro.
Bro, you're number 1 running back. That's good.
They don't give him that many carries a game, Chubb. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
But why aren't you getting carries then?
I don't know why they're why they're not giving him the ball as much.
All right, fine. Put him in the mix. You can put him in front of Marlon. And I'm not giving him. He's not better than Javante's production this year.
Bro, 5.5 a carry, bro.
But Miles Sanders is not that great of a running back, bro.
Bro, he's good, bro. He's just not getting the ball a lot. So in the mix is perfect for him.
Okay.
All right.
Myles Gaskin,
deal.
Myles Gaskin, he's all right, bro. Oh my gosh, you're making it so hard for me.
He had a very disappointing season last year.
He did, but he played with the Dolphins, bro.
That's true. But Duke came in ball though.
Duke's better than him by a long shot. And like he came out of like come on, bro. So Duke was expected to come and turn the Miami Dolphins around like big time. Gosh,
hold on.
Put him in the mix. You gotta put him low though.
Wait. This is why I got him in below average. Back to Miles Sanders. You got Michael Carter. You got Michael Carter below average, and he had 50 yards less than Miles Sanders and 4 more touchdowns on 3 less games.
How many carries did he have, Chubbs?
He had 147 carries this year.
So he had 10 more carries than him.
Got less yards and more touchdowns.
So he had more carries and less yards.
10 more carries, and we got a guy and more touchdowns and
you
more
had
and less yards.
how many 10 more carries?
Think of what you
How
think
many
what you're
average
saying.
what
Think
was
what
his
you're saying.
average carries per what was the average yards per carry?
4.3 for a rookie.
All right. 5.5.
Miles Sanders is not a rookie.
Every 2 times you touch the ball.
All right, Wayne. So I'm just saying this shit's skewed
How's it skewed?
because you're talking. You put a rookie in below average when he didn't start in the beginning of the year. Well, number one, he has 60 or whatever less yards than the guy you got in the mix on 10 more carries, and he's got 4 more touchdowns than him.
So 10 more opportunities to run the ball.
10 carries, Wayne. That's his average.
So 10 more carries.
So 10 carries a lot. No. 10 carries a lot more carries, Wayne.
10 more carries is more carries to have more
10
yards.
10 more carries is a lot more carries. What you're trying to tell me?
10 carries are more. I can see if you could say he was 20 yards behind him.
Bro, shut up.
He is 60 yards behind him.
Shut up.
I mean, I don't know. To what Wade said, like if he's at like 10 carries, if he had 10 more carries, technically he would have been averaging 5.5 yards on those 10 carries. So.
Yeah, that's 55 yards right there.
I mean, I don't know.
And he had to share. I'm saying he had to share the ball a lot, bro.
55 yards and 10 carries, that's a lot.
He had to share. He's literally sharing the ball. You telling me
Michael Carter was playing was sharing the ball too with Ty Johnson and who's the other running back? They had 3 running backs they were playing last year.
He was hurt.
Michael Carter was not hurt.
Bro, you just don't like Miles. You just don't like Miles Sanders. That's all it is, bro.
Disappointment.
So am I going to put in that he had 325 receiving yards? So you almost had 1,000 yards last year too, all purpose.
Bro, he started.
No. I'm asking you.
You said what?
He also had 325 yards on top of the 650 rushing. So actually, he did have 1,000 yards all purpose last year, but he's below average. That makes a lot of sense, Wayne.
So you want me to put him in the mix? That's all you're telling me. That's all I'm getting from what you're dropping.
I'm saying if we're putting Miles Sanders in the mix, then yes, he has to. Michael Carter has to be in the mix.
I'm saying Michael Carter played 2 more games than him, bro, and had less yards than him.
2 more games.
Yeah. He played in 14
games. Started was 11.
But games played is 14. So don't look just at games started.
No.
Because
you can still get that statistic if you're on the roster, active roster on game day. You still get that statistic for being in the game. You do.
Bro. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't.
I don't think if you don't enter the game, I don't think you get that.
Like it's when you come in the game.
So when he comes in the game and gets 1 carry or whatnot in the beginning of his rookie year, and that counts as a stat for playing.
They got 1 carry.
I'm just giving you an example.
Imagine
he didn't get a lot of carries in the beginning of the year.
Yards.
Just so you know, I was right. Mason Rudolph, it says 2 games and then 1 game start. So what you said was wrong. So he'd appeared in 14 games.
Bro, okay, cool, great. He still has more yards than Miles Sanders.
He played in 2 more games.
He has more yards than Miles Sanders playing on the Jets.
He played in 2 more games, Chubbs.
The Jets' offensive line was better than the Eagles?
No, that's why his offensive line. That's why he had 100 less rushing yards.
Okay. Who are you talking? He has more yards total than Miles Sanders last year. What are you talking about?
By 50 yards, Chubbs. By 50 yards.
Don't care, but he's below average. He has more touchdowns and more yards total, but he's below average.
I'm keeping him in that shit. You can use a bump on it if you want.
Just saying, your logic is crazy.
All right, y'all ready for it? Can I get back to my tier? Because it's my turn to pick.
Go ahead and put that bump in it's like that. Knew you was going there with
that. Michael, what's his name? Chubbs. Nick Chubbs.
Elite.
Where you got him at?
Just put him anywhere. I'll let you pick.
He's pissed about that. Put him in front of Christian McCaffrey.
You want him in front of Christian?
I like that.
We're talking about overall. Just don't think about running only.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as a running back, I definitely want as a running back.
I can't. I just can't put Christian outside.
All
the
right,
top
that's
30.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Who's this, Chubbs?
Naheem.
Naheem Hines. This is on you.
In the mix.
All right, Chubbs. I see your fault. All right, I can do this because he's not better than him.
He's so.
I did not see him right there. Philip Lindsay, DL.
Oh my goodness, below average.
Is this Raheem Mostert?
Mm-hmm.
Carson, smile, bro.
Bro.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
I just put up a good point. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can make your own move on that."
Bro, I put him there, bro. Like,
I know, but I'm just saying you argued with me.
It took too long.
I did, but no, I didn't. If I would have saw Myles Gaskin's face right there, then I would have obviously changed that around.
I mean, shit, you got Marlon Mack, who's the third running back on the Colts there. So
he's
like,
not a third running back. He's hurt. He is
the third running back.
He was
Marlon Mack was all right. He was pretty good.
First running back before he got hurt.
Yeah, before he got hurt,
He was not number one running back. What are you talking about?
Jonathan
Taylor.
Bro.
Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor was splitting.
Yeah, they were splitting carries,
year,
bro. 100%.
They were splitting carries.
2 years ago.
Like, let's not highlight before 2 years ago he ain't went for 1,000 yards, bro. Like,
had more fantasy, I would know. He was slumming last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he was out. Not in both years.
All right, Rashad Penny. We already know where to put this. This nigga Rojo is ugly as fuck. Where you want Ronald Jones? Chubbs. No, it's on UDL. Ronald Jones.
I got a lot in the mix, yeah.
I know we got a lot of in the mix. I think some of these people need to go below average. And not Miles Sanders. I'm fine putting Rojo at below average. But
So Wayne.
I don't know. I like him in the mix. He playing
Wayne.
In the mix, I think this guy could go below average.
This is for both of y'all. You know, Marlon Mack last year was healthy, did not miss a single game because of being injured. I have his injury report right here, career injury report. So he was the third running back last year and barely played. He played 6 games.
Because he got hurt and then became the third running back.
I'm looking at his last injury was
he used to be
September 13th, 2020 was when he had.
So you tell me he played all those games, only got 4 carries. And the year before he
played 6 games.
And the year before he had 247 carries and had 1,000 yards.
I'm just saying
247 carries, bro.
Right now he's the third running back.
4.4, which Chubbs just told me was great.
He's the third running back on a team.
That's what I'm saying. He got hurt, bro. Just Jonathan Taylor balled out. He started balling.
And he was healthy all year last year.
You gonna put in John? You gonna take Jonathan Taylor out?
Yeah.
I'm saying they put Nyheim Hines over him last year. Both of them were healthy.
There's no way he was not hurt, bro. I'm not hearing that.
I'm on NFL.com right now.
Jonathan Taylor was the main running back, bro.
You want me to send you a thing that talks about injury history?
Marlon Mack is not a bad running back, bro.
He's not bad, but he's not.
He tore his Achilles like in a year before.
He's not that high up, is what I'm saying. In the mix.
That's pretty decent.
All right, so where you want to put him? Who's this?
That's Kenyon Drake. Just leave it. I don't even know.
All right, Brad. I guess that's your big fight right there, right? You want Michael Carter right there? All right, we can put him there. Who's this? Damian Harris?
Where?
No, this was Sean Stevenson.
That's Damian Harris.
Damian Harris is better on him. How did he get behind them? All right. Saquon Barkley. Chubbs.
We're gonna get fucking bitched at for this, but put him in front of Leonard. No, put him in front of Kareem. He'd be number 1 for solid.
All right, I know where one of my bumps are going. Sony Michelle.
Who? Oh my goodness.
It's you.
Me, Sony.
You put Najee number 1 on star.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say he's biased. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Wasn't gonna make no comments.
You lucky I ain't throwing the fucking elite.
So, Sony was shell. For us, he was good.
Najee better than Joe Mixon?
Who does Sony play for the Titans now? Right?
Rams.
Rams. Oh yeah, Rams.
Wayne.
He below average, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm about Sony.
Who is?
Not Najee.
Sony.
No. That's not what
He's
I'm
below average.
Bro, he couldn't get more carries than Cam Akers.
Let DL make his selection. I'm asking you a question, Wayne.
So put him in the mix, bro. Don't put him too.
Stop. I want him to answer my question. Najee's better than Joe Mixon?
You asking me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm taking Najee before I take Joe Mixon.
Why'd you call before? Yeah.
I'm taking Najee before I take Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon don't got no hands.
I'm thinking about James White. Don't try Sony the show like that, bro.
God forbid. I'm going to check you now. God forbid Joe Mixon has something close to Najee receiving wise.
He don't. That's why Samaj P. Ryan was a third down running back.
I'm looking. I'm gonna look. Okay, yeah, you all right? No, yeah, he had 300 yards. Let's see what Najee has. Okay, Najee had a little bit of better year than him. Not touchdown wise, we had more yards. Okay. They had the same amount of rushing yards, basically. He just had a little bit more receiving yards than Joe. Okay, but Joe Mixon has 6 more touchdowns than him. So
he got a better offense. He got more opportunities to score touchdowns.
Okay. Najee had more carries though, so
that was our offense, and he fulfilled that duty. So.
I might look up the averages real quick. Maybe that's gonna play a factor.
It's definitely gonna be in the favor of Joe Mixon. He had a better team, bro. He had to worry about deep threat receivers. They couldn't crowd the box. They crowded the box for us, bro. Let's crowd the box.
Yeah. What's it called? Najee averaged
3.7.
Yeah. He did.
All right. This is me, Tariq Cohen.
He didn't play this year. Well, it's not just this year though. I keep forgetting.
He's better than. No, he's not better than. All right, bro. Why is he still here? Who is this?
Tony Pollard.
Where he got him?
That's not mine, right? It's just
it is
DL. Oh, it's me.
Tony Pollard.
Yeah. In the mix, number 1. I'm joking. He is in the mix though. I wouldn't put him solid.
Bro, if y'all
he needs to get first team reps for like the whole year.
That's the best running back on his team this year, but it's not this year, DL.
We're putting him
this year, DL. DL, it's not this year.
It don't matter, bro. That's all compared to Zeke's big sample size to his smaller sample size.
Okay, so we're putting him in solid.
He's better.
We're putting him in solid, and Zeke's in the mix.
Unless you want to move Zeke.
We gotta move. I'll put because I can't. All right, let's fix
it. Wherever you put them, put them right next to each other. I don't care.
You put Tony Pollard in the back is solid. Then he's not better. No.
That works for me.
Oh my gosh, that's too much credit.
That's not really too much because
what has Zeke done for me lately? Please do it.
But we're not doing. I thought it wasn't just this year.
How long he's been in the league?
No, he's been on the decline. I give DL that. But I don't think I still don't think
solid running back.
I don't think Clyde Edwards and Hilaire better than them still. Like I can't give Raheem Mostert over him still.
I'm saying Zeke is the primary ball carrier.
James Conner made a Pro Bowl, so I can't remove that. I think this guy should be moved to in the mix.
That's it, the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I don't think it's him. He's the primary ball candidate, bro. Come on now.
All right. Travis Etienne.
I can't.
I feel like we can't grade him because he didn't play this year.
He got hurt the whole year.
All right. We got Trey Sermon and Zach Moss. I feel like
Below.
we know
Both
where they should be
below.
going. Yeah. All right. Bumps. What bumps do you guys want to make? And do not fucking touch Alvin Kamara, bro. Do not touch out like dead ass, bro. Do not touch Alvin Kamara, bro.
Well, my first bump
I know he
since
touch Najee.
no,
Where
no,
you want
no,
Najee?
no, it's not Najee. I'm bumping Gus because Gus, in reality, is the same exact running back as James Robinson, AJ Dillon, Chris Carson.
No, he's not. No, he's not, bro. No, he's not.
He is the same player as AJ Dillon. He is literally the same person as AJ Dillon.
So tell me to bump AJ Dillon down.
No.
You said it the same. DL, are you fine with Gus going to solid? It's a democracy, so.
Yeah. Where at in solid?
Anywhere. I don't really give a fuck. Just put him in solid.
So we can put him right there and you're fine.
Yeah, I don't care. He's a solid running back. And my next bump.
Man, you can't just go back to back like that. DL, what you want to do?
I thought it was did your bumps.
Please swap Austin Eckler and
Saquon?
yes, please. Come on.
Crazy, bro.
You just don't want me to swap Saquon up? You really want me to bump Austin Eckler? I can do this. That's fine with you?
I mean, yeah, that's the same thing. I guess that's the same thing. But I don't.
Austin Eckler had 1,500 yards last year total. So
it's fine.
What did you do the year before that?
Year before that, he had 900 something.
Year before that.
He had.
Is he? Are you taking him over
year before
Saquon,
that?
bro?
The year before that, he had 1,400 yards.
Are you
total.
taking him over Saquon? That's what we're asking here.
Am I taking him over Saquon? Yes, because he stays healthy and he gets more than just rushing yards. He gets receiving yards.
All things even, he's not even better than him. Just
that's what I was like. I don't even like.
I didn't know where to put him.
You gotta move. That's why I say you have to move Austin Eckler down,
if all things are really even, if we being for real, he's really here. But we're not gonna do that because he not.
I mean, he had 1,500 all-purpose yards last year. Come on, give him a little bit of respect.
That's why actually when he did the past couple seasons, I think
he had 900, then 1,400.
I
think the reason why he had 900 last year is because he got hurt last year.
The reason why he had 900 is because he's playing with the Chargers, bro. They freaking feed this man Saquon, and he has to do everything for them, bro. That's why he gets hurt. Bro, he's everything for them.
They feed Eckler. If you not watched Chargers games?
So Eckler's the reason why y'all calling Justin Herbert a top quarterback too? Come on, bro. Stay consistent.
They flood the ball to Eckler, bro. What are you talking about?
And he do get
Keenan Allen, bro. Keenan Allen and his
he gets the ball a ton.
Y'all call Justin Herbert one of the best quarterbacks in the league, bro. So don't tell me also Eckler's
bro.
Come
Eckler
on,
is like Eckler is basically what Darren Sproles, Ray Rice, them type of running backs did.
All right,
he can receive. He's a receiver.
If Saquon goes to the Chargers off of his draft and plays with them, he doesn't go to
He's
the Super
not
Bowl.
doing nearly.
They don't go to the Super. They don't go to. No, I'm taking. I'm gonna take it. They don't go to the Super Bowl.
No, they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Tripping. If you're saying
you're tripping, DL.
Yeah, okay. If the Bengals can go to the Super Bowl with, come on, bro.
Look, because they had a Jamar Chase.
But like I said, y'all was saying that Justin Herbert is playing like an elite quarterback, and he was. He had a good.
We didn't put him elite. We put Justin Herbert elite. We didn't.
I'm saying playing like an elite. Like he damn near did. They give him top 10 quarterbacks. Him, Joe Burrow and all of them.
They're not top 10, bro. It's not that many good quarterbacks.
But I'm saying, imagine if he had Saquon Barkley with them, that would wait.
Bro, DL. He's a running back. Had 94 targets and 70 receptions.
I understand that, Chris. You're going based off. I'm saying
Saquon. All right, hold on. All right, let's go through the list. Is this
should be
in
doing
order correctly right here?
Yeah, technically, yes.
I ain't gonna cap to y'all, bro.
I have a problem with CMC. I got a problem with Christian.
I think he's better than him. and I don't think he's better than him.
Christian McCaffrey's throwing me off.
Yeah, I don't really like Christian McCaffrey top 3,
So
but I
y'all,
know
what
I know
y'all
what he
want to do?
does. I know what he does,
Put
but
him
he just gets
How
hurt
can,
all the
wait,
time.
how is CMC not top 3?
just because, like you saying,
I
bro.
don't know what it is.
Y'all gotta keep the same energy. He's hurt too all the time, and when he was playing, yeah, he was balling both on like passing, like catching and rushing. But like healthy Saquon should be doing the same thing.
No. Healthy Saquon is not better than healthy.
Healthy
Christian
Saquon had the
McCaffrey.
best numbers in the combine just off of numbers alone, bro. What
That's
he's more
true.
athletic.
I'm not
That's
talking
not.
about
That's what do you
combine.
mean, bro?
I'm talking
He's
Bro,
about
actually,
playing.
I take it back. When he's healthy and he's in his prime, this
He's like
motherfucker
the best running back
this
in the
motherfucker
league.
had 2,300 total yards his
Bro, when
his
he's
whole pro year.
How many rushes?
Honestly, bro,
He was
really,
also playing with Cam too, though. Like
we're actually really wild because he's better than him.
So I will give you your deal. He
I would give you
did
that.
get the ball a shit ton. He had 287 rushing attempts that year. He had 1,300.
300 rushing attempts, Wayne. 300 rushing attempts.
And he had
400.
Yo, this is
No,
crazy.
he doesn't have 400.
Listen, no, guys, listen. He had 280 something rushing attempts, and he had 140 targets.
He had more targets than most receivers,
bro. You're saying that, bro. Derrick Henry had 378 rushing attempts last year, bro. Derrick Henry played half the season and he had 219 rushing attempts.
But he also had 1,800 rushing attempts.
But I'm saying 140 targets for a running back is a lot of fucking.
But he's not a running back, bro. He's literally.
I know he's a scat back.
And that's why I said, bro, you gotta include that too, bro. He's getting the ball more because he's just an all.
Because he's better than everybody, bro.
I think Jonathan Taylor's better than him.
No.
How do you think Jonathan Taylor's better than him? Just off of this year?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, off the show.
I wouldn't say that. I would say if you lie Dalvin Cook out, Dalvin Cook can do the same thing as Christian McCaffrey.
No, bro. No one is better than him. If all things are healthy, bro, and I'm picking a team, I'm picking him over him.
I'm picking Saquon. You're tripping.
Bro, if I'm starting a team, bro, Derrick Henry is the best running back at running the ball. But overall running back, this guy is better than him. This guy is the best running back in the league.
I think he's better than Jonathan Taylor. You have a case there. Derrick Henry, your point, yeah.
When it comes to everything as the running back position, passing,
like I said,
blocking, running, and receiving the ball, there's no running back better than.
I don't agree because
Christian McCaffrey.
Like I said, I feel like Saquon could do the same thing out the back.
He had opportunity. This rookie year,
and he was doing that.
He was balling, but he wasn't balling like he was balling. You heard them numbers.
I mean, playing with Cam, he would be balling a little bit.
He was playing with Odell.
Freaking Odell. Oh, so he's throwing touchdowns. Odell. Daniel Jones who's tripping over.
He didn't have MVP Cam. He ain't playing with MVP Cam.
He still playing with a Cam Newton, a decent Cam Newton who's running that zone read with a Christian McCaffrey.
That shit ain't do nothing.
Yeah, Cam wasn't back.
All right. So are we good with this order right here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, next list. Are we good with this order right here?
Yeah.
I think he's the most slept on running back in the league, by the way.
One of them.
Next. Are we good with this list here? This
I honestly I am. I know you guys are a little like Kareem Hunt, but
is James Conner better than Edwards-Helaire? He's been to 2 Pro Bowls. I think he's better than both of these guys.
He had more touchdowns than both of them, I think, this year combined. So I would, yeah, I'm okay with doing that.
All right. In the mix, next. Do you want me to do this, Chubbs?
Sure. Right. I think the only one that I don't really like.
I think Ronald Jones is better than Sony Michel, by the way.
The only one I don't really like, but I'm cool with him staying, is Cam Akers, but it's okay. I know why he's there.
You want him here with Gus?
Yeah, I like him more in the solid range, but
all right, where we want him at in the solid?
You can leave him there. He had a bad playoffs. We'll just keep it at that.
We don't really care about below average and this and that, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
All right, let's stop sharing. Screen.
Yeah, we're almost
All
at two.
right.
I told you them shits take like an hour.
Well, it would take an hour when we start arguing.
Yeah, but that's why it takes an hour.
All right. Let's see. Do y'all want to do front office or y'all want to do the matchups?
Let's just end on matchups.
All right.
We'll leave front office for the day we do combine stuff.
Yeah. All right. So last segment of the day, we got the house divided matchups. So this is where we pick. Usually we do a team or and a player, but this time we're doing two players, matching them up against each other in a game. Who would come out on top? So we got Terrell Owens, and this is every time we doing this. These are players in their prime, just so you guys are aware. We got prime Terrell Owens versus prime Darrelle Revis. DL, who do you have?
Darrelle Revis.
Chubbs, who do you got?
I got Revis Island.
I got Terrell Owens. This is hard because I think we have the second greatest, in my opinion, the second greatest receiver of all time, and the second greatest cornerback of all time. So I think it'll be a tough matchup, but T.O. is just 6'4", bro.
The only reason I say Revis is because we're going off primes, right?
Yeah.
And if we remember that one year, which was his prime year, he held like the best receivers to what? How many yards total? DL. He was the year he was with the Patriots.
He
But he had
definitely had
no, not
under.
Patriots. Was he with the Jets that year? He was with
No,
the Jets
he was with the Jets.
because he played against Randy that year.
I think it was like some stupid stuff like under.
I think it was he had Randy, he had Calvin. I think was in that year.
The
And
only
then-
receiver who did
Right.
the only receiver who did have a day on him was Randy Moss.
So,
that year.
but he blocked. But no, he locked up Randy Moss before though. I know that because he talked
That's
about
what
it
we call
on
the Jets.
I Am Athlete. He talked about it. But I if he locked up all them greats in the right in that time period, I think he would do the same to Terrell. In my opinion, that's the only reason why I'm picking him because he had that one legendary season. Not he's a legendary player, but he had that one legendary season, locking up the best to do it in the league. I think he would do the same to Terrell.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, in my opinion, I don't even think Terrell Owens is. I mean, he's definitely one of the greatest receivers, but I don't think he's like. I never said he's top three. I think Terrell Revis is the top one of that. Probably top three cornerbacks.
T.O.'s the only receiver in NFL history to be all pro on 3 different teams.
Yeah,
He went to Chad Johnson's team when we had Prime Ocho Cinco and was a number 1 receiver. Like took that from him. Second all time in touchdowns. His best season is 1,400 yards, 16 touchdowns, and that's when they didn't throw the ball that much.
he was definitely dominant receiver. Like I said, Terrell Revis invented shadowing. Like they was the reason why.
But
What
we're
do you
talking
mean
about
at school? You
6'3",
you
225.
invent a whole you design a whole game plan around your cornerback, saying you go take out their best receiver.
He's not taking out
Because you
T.O.
can. I mean,
Unlike Randy, T.O. runs routes.
and that's why I
He's
think he
big.
would. Randy was just throw it up on a look.
Yeah,
T.O.'s running
Randy
routes,
was. Yeah, that's
and
all
Darrelle
Randy
Revis
was.
was jumping that. Darrelle Revis was jumping that, locking that down. He was
Because
definitely
Randy
he was definitely
Randy Moss was a 2-trick pony. He running a post or he running a bomb.
that's what worked. That's what
Yeah,
kind of
and
receiver.
Terrell got every route in the route tree, and he's
But that's
6'3",
I'm saying the
225.
reason why they made Darrelle Revis a shadow cornerback was because he can cover receivers like that. He wasn't just designed.
Yeah, I'm saying we really haven't seen no receiver like T.O. though, because he's the only receiver. Yeah, but AB not 6'3", 225. The thing that separates T.O. from all these other big receivers is that he could run every route in the route tree
Can I ask you
like
something?
effectively. Yeah.
Can Julia run routes? Just curious.
Julio can run routes, but he don't score touchdowns. T.O. does.
We're talking about route running right now, though.
That's what. That's what I'm saying. That's T.O.
And
Julio can
Julio
My
run
is
thing
routes.
is, bro.
6'3", 6'4".
My thing is, like I say, 3 points is worth more than 2. If I'm scoring a touchdown on a fire on a curl, taking it to the crib, or Tyreek Hill on a slant, taking it to the crib, I understand
He's
you're
not
saying
slow though. Like what are we talking
I'm
about?
not saying. I'm just
No, he's
saying.
not slow. He's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm not. T.O.'s a dominant receiver.
I just think he's going to out physical him. That's my opinion.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
He's
I don't know
6'3",
about
225. What do you know
What does
about
that
that?
mean, bro?
We're saying he's going to bully Darrelle Revis, is what you're trying to say.
Like Tito's going to finish with. All right, is this a bad game? 7 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Yes, that's a bad game. He probably had like four catches.
7. I just tell you what he's having: 7 catches, 70 yards, and a tutty.
It's not
That's
a
not a
bad.
bad game.
That's like it's not a bad game.
That's
But
a
it's not
terrible
like
game. That's
it's not
10
like
yards
an
a catch.
amazing
That's
game.
That's a first down every catch in the touchdown. You drop the ball down on one series. You drove the ball down by yourself and score.
That's
Like
a
I
bad
said,
game.
That's not
That's
a bad
game, bro.
That's a solid.
7 yards. I mean, 7 catches.
That's a solid game.
70.
So
Bro,
y'all
that
gonna get
is a
Terrell to
bad
Revis?
game. No, I'm saying that's
Not
a
a
bad game for
bad
Darrelle
game.
Revis. That's a bad. That's a bad.
Oh, you
game
saying
for
that's a
Darrelle
bad
Revis.
game for Darrell
Oh,
Revis?
I
Yes,
thought you
That's
were
a
talking
good game
about
for
Terrell
Darrell,
Owens.
right?
No, that's a bad game for Darrelle Revis. If he gives up 7 catches for 70 yards, and
That's
one
what I was saying.
touchdown,
That's what I think T.O.'s going to do.
No, bro.
That's what I think he's
Probably like 4 catches. I say 4 catches, about 30 to 40 yards. No tutties, bro.
No.
And if he do score, it's gonna be a goal line, some fade or some shit like that.
T.O. getting over 60 yards. I'll tell you that right now. All right. The next house divided matchup we got. I don't know why I put Derrick Hop. DeAndre Hopkins versus Champ Bailey. DL, go.
DeAndre.
Chubbs.
D Hop.
We are complete opposites this week. Champ is locking that shit up. What are y'all talking about right now, bruh?
Only reason.
He not fat. He gotta be. Champ is big, just like him. Physical.
I think he's making them catches. DeAndre Hopkins has some of the best hands ever.
DeAndre Hopkins is a quiet route runner too.
That too. He can run routes.
He gets
That's
so
cool. We
quiet.
talking about Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey's top 5 corners all time.
I've seen Champ Bailey get burned and embarrassed
I have
by
too,
Torrey Smith. So
I have to.
You said burn. This nigga D Hop runs a 4.6. What are we talking about?
getting open and getting burnt. Okay.
Hey, you talking about Champ Bailey? Old Champ Bailey on the Broncos? Shot. We talking about prime Champ
He had a
Bailey.
pick 6. What
He
you
won a
talking
Super
about?
Bowl with that team.
Yeah,
We're talking about prime Champ Bailey. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about prime D Hop.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Who made a whole Jordan commercial over catching the ball over 3 dudes?
That's cute, bro. No. I'm talking about prime Champ Bailey.
Prime Champ Bailey. I don't know. If I'm throwing that ball up to the end zone, if I'm on like the 10-yard line doing a fade.
He's not catching it.
DeAndre's catching that shit. I'm sorry. He's catching that shit.
He's not. On Champ Bailey, bro? You forgot, bro. I think you forgot how good Champ Bailey is.
I know Champ Bailey is one of the greats, but he's getting bagged.
Talking about Champ Bailey getting Defensive Player of the Year votes.
He's getting bagged.
Bagged?
He's getting bagged.
So what's the game? If they have the game, what's the score? What is it?
If it comes down to last
no, last minute. What is DeAndre Hopkins' stats?
Ooh. I'll give him 6 or 7 catches. Probably like 110.
Yo, you're so fucking. Yo, oh my god, bro.
You gonna hate what I got. I'm giving. I get that man D Hop like 4-5 catches for like 150, 160, bro, and 2 touchdowns on fade routes, bro. Just straight bombs, bro. Get open, bro. Deep passes.
All right, we're getting another.
Bro, Chet, man, I've been like, he's good, but he's overrated to me. Like, not overrated,
How is he
but
overrated, bro?
Not overrated, but overrated.
Not overrated.
He's not shadowing a lot of dudes, and that's what I see as a cornerback. Dude.
I just think it's
He
a bad
was
matchup.
shadowing people.
I don't think he can shadow a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Who is he shadowing?
I think it's a
He
bad
always guard the
matchup
best receiver.
for him.
He always guard the best receiver. All right, man. Y'all just pissed me the fuck off.
Wait, it's time to wrap this up. We pass them off.
I'm mad as hell, y'all. Bro, y'all just tried the hell out of Champ Bailey, bro. Say it again. What's the stat you giving D Hop versus Champ?
4, 5, 6 catches on 50.
150. 2 tutties.
2 tutties.
That means them 2 touchdowns were long ass touchdowns.
Nah, they're gonna be 2 bombs ended up on like.
If he said 4 catches for 1,
yeah, on the 1 yard line.
No, this man is so disrespectful, bro. So where do you got Champ as a cornerback? Where do you have Champ all time?
I need to look at the list, so that might be another day.
I gotta think. Like you got people like.
That's hard.
You got a lot of cornerbacks.
You got Mel.
Bro, outside of Charles Woodson, bro, I can't name nobody.
What are you talking about? I'll let you know right now.
Corner all time. Dion.
All-time cornerbacks. Let's see. Dion, Mel Blount, Charles Woodson, Darrell Green, Darrell Green,
Ty
Night Train Lane,
Darrell Revis.
Ty Law is not better than Champ Bailey, but they have Ty Law above Champ Bailey in this.
I told you.
Champ Bailey is below Ty Law. Ronnie Lott, Richard Sherman they have in this. I don't know about Richard Sherman.
You really got Richard Sherman, bro.
Oh, nah, niggas just say he was the best quarterback in the league. Stop it.
Who did you say that? No,
I
was what you say. He don't play, man. He'll cover 3 corners.
Rondé Barber.
Damn. That man trying to run as fast as he can.
Jalen Ramsey better than Champ Bailey.
No, he's not, bro. He hasn't done it long enough to be better than Champ Bailey.
Jalen Ramsey better than Champ Bailey.
Champ
Bailey got a ring too, bro.
No, that's what y'all made it. That's what y'all made it about.
Bro, you can't say rings, bro. Champ Bailey has a ring too.
3 rings. 1 ring versus 3 rings is 2 different.
Bro, that shit do not matter for any other position but quarterback.
I'm just saying. But when you say Julian Edelman, bro, like he has 3 rings. You cannot invalidate that, bro. 1, okay. 2, 3. Come on, bro. He has to make a strong case for something. Stop it. Y'all gonna stop trying him like that. But yeah, Champ Bailey.
All right, man. Hey, this is the end of episode 13. Miguel's wilding.
He had a 10-pick season.
So did Trayvon Diggs.
No, Trayvon Diggs had an 11-pick season actually.
Let's just 13, because he just put Trayvon Diggs and Champ Bailey in the same.
No. He's talking about the 10 interception. I said Trayvon did the same thing.
Don't even mention Trayvon Diggs in the conversation.
Why you hate Trayvon Diggs so much, man?
Because people think he's a top 3 cornerback. He's never in top 10.
However, bro, to go along with his 11 interception stat and his over targeted percentage, he does have the most pass deflections in the league as well.
Because he's the most freaking.
I'm just saying, all the numbers are equal. All the numbers are, you know what I'm saying, there.
He gave him 1,000 yards.
They're consistent.
Anyways, end the episode 113 of the House of Vital Sports podcast. Like I said, make sure if you lasted this long, man, you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button somewhere. Show. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. HD Sports Pod. You can see it right there on Twitter. And then TikTok, House of Vital Sports. We're gonna pull this. We're gonna put this tier list out again, and let us know what y'all think, man. Until next time, it's your boy Wayne. I'm out. My dog Smooth, aka Mr. Always Right, aka Julian Edelman's biggest fan, aka It's All About the Rings,
aka
Chubbs,
half and half.
half and half. Chubbs, aka About This Year.
We're going off of this year.
But until next time.
Mr. Analytical.
Damn, my shit not playing.